City lights versus country roads. Two worlds, one story. Let's face it, life in the city and life in the countryside are like night and day. They both have their own charm, but they couldn't be more different. Some folks thrive on the hustle and bustle, while others can't imagine anything better than peace and quiet. Take me, for example. I was born and raised in the heart of the city. Big buildings, flashing lights, honking cars, and people everywhere. Life moved fast. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry, always with somewhere to be and something to do. The city never sleeps, literally. You could grab a coffee at 2 a.m., hop on a bus at 3, and walk into a crowd at 4. There's always something going on. But when I visited my cousin's farm in the countryside last summer, it felt like I'd stepped into a different world. Rolling fields, fresh air, and a sky full of stars. No skyscrapers, no traffic jams, and best of all, no noise. It was so quiet. I could hear the crickets chirping at night, and the rooster crowing in the morning. There was space to breathe, both literally and mentally. Urban areas are full of opportunities. Want a new job? There are hundreds of companies. Want to try a new restaurant? You'll find 5 on every street. Want to meet new people? Just hop on the metro or go to a cafe. In cities, everything is at your fingertips, from schools and hospitals to theaters and malls. It's no wonder people flock to cities from all over. But with that convenience comes a price. In cities, you pay through the nose for rent, food, transport, everything. Apartments are often tiny, and you might end up living on top of each other. The cost of living can really burn a hole in your pocket. And don't even get me started on the traffic. Some days, it feels like you're stuck in a sea of cars, just inching forward while the clock keeps ticking. Meanwhile, life in the countryside runs at a slower pace. People have time to stop and chat. Neighbors know each other by name. You can actually hear yourself think. And the views, don't get me started. Green fields, open skies, the smell of fresh grass, it's a slice of heaven. People there seem more grounded, more connected to nature, and less stressed out. But let's be real, it's not all sunshine and rainbows in rural areas either. You can't just pop down the street to buy your favorite snack. If your car breaks down, good luck finding a mechanic nearby. Public transport is almost non-existent in some places. And internet speeds? Let's just say it's hit or miss. Also, job options can be limited. A lot of young people end up moving to the city to chase their dreams. Another big difference is the social life. In urban areas, you can go to concerts, exhibitions, sports events, you name it. The nightlife is buzzing, and there's always something new to try. In the countryside, things are more low-key. A community barbecue, a local fair, or a quiet night under the stars. For some, that's perfect. For others, it feels like there's not much to do. Then, there's the matter of safety. In rural areas, people leave their doors unlocked, and kids play outside till dark. In cities, you're often told to keep your guard up, especially at night. But on the flip side, in cities, help is usually just around the corner. Fire stations, hospitals, police. While in remote areas, it can take a while for help to arrive. One thing I've noticed is how the grass always seems greener on the other side. City people dream of moving to the countryside for a simpler life, while country folks often wish they had the excitement and opportunities of the city. It's a classic case of wanting what you don't have. But maybe it's not about choosing one over the other. Maybe it's about finding balance. Some people live in the suburbs, halfway between city chaos and rural calm. Others work in the city, but escape to the countryside on weekends. And some move back and forth, depending on the stage of life they're in. At the end of the day, both urban and rural areas have their pros and cons. Cities are exciting, dynamic, and full of life, but they can also be overwhelming. The countryside is calm, beautiful, and tight-knit, but it can feel isolated. It all comes down to what matters most to you: peace of mind or pulse of the crowd, wide open spaces or endless choices, birdsong or traffic horns. Whether you're a city slicker or a country soul, the important thing is to feel at home where you are. And no matter where you live, there's always something to love, if you take the time to look for it.